and exhale it forward to the right. Hello and welcome to your 45-minute Vinyasa Flow. Today we're going to really focus on the hamstrings. So that's why I have invited you to bring a strap or a belt from your robe or a scarf. We're going to use that to stretch out the hamstrings today. Okay, this is my yoga strap. So if you have a yoga strap, great. If you don't, grab something else. This is from my bathrobe and it works just as well. So when you're ready, go ahead and lower down to your mat and have your strap nearby, whatever you'll be using today. Then we'll just start to settle in. So maybe start in Supta Baddha Konasana if you want to bring the heels back towards you and let the knees fall open, soles of the feet together. You can take the hands to the belly or maybe take them into cactus arms. Whatever feels good to you. Close the eyes. And just start to breathe in and out through the nose. Coming into the present moment. And letting go of all that might be happening after you're done with your practice today. And letting go of all that might have been happening before you came to your mat. We'll take a couple of cleansing breaths. So a deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth to exhale it out. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep breathing in and out through the nose now. Good time to set an intention for your practice today. So whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you'd like to focus on, and if you don't know, if you don't have something for today, I would like to maybe suggest just acceptance of your process, your yoga process, your yoga practice, acceptance of your body, your mind, your heart, your spirit, wherever you are in your journey. Let's take one more deep breath in. And then open the mouth to send it out. On your next inhale, blink the eyes open and bring your hands to the outsides of the thighs and bring the knees together. Go ahead and grab your strap. And I'll grab this. All right, so you can keep the left knee bent or you can straighten it. We're gonna take the strap to the bottom of the right foot and then just send your right heel towards the sky, flexing the toes back towards the face, and it's okay to have a bend in the knee. We're going to Bend into the knee and open it up a couple of times. Just really getting into the hamstring. And then on your next breath, go ahead and really send the heel towards the sky and flex the toes back towards the face. Relax the shoulders down. Breathing nice and even. If you want to sway a little bit side to side. Good. All right, and then just holding on with the right hand and taking the left hand to the left hip. Keep that hip grounded down as you open the right leg out to the side. Try and keep both shoulders relaxed and down. And just breathe into this. Still okay to have a bend in the knee. Breathing into that inner thigh and hamstring. Inhale as you come back up. And we're going to switch. So holding the strap with the left hand, take the right arm and extend it out from the shoulder and take the leg over to the left. Try and relax that right shoulder down. Maybe look towards the right hand. And keep breathing. Breathing into where you're feeling that stretch. Good. Inhale as you come back to center. We're going to switch feet. So left foot comes to the strap, right foot comes down. You can keep that right leg bent or you can straighten it, just depending on how that feels to you today. And then bending into the left knee and opening it back up. And doing that a couple of times, checking in with the left hamstring now. Good, and then send the heel towards the sky. Keep those toes flexed back towards the face. Still okay to have a little bend in the knee if you need to, or you can start to press that knee back. Good. Bringing the toes towards the face while the shoulders are still relaxed and down. And then holding on with just the left hand. Right hand comes to the right hip. And then open the leg to the left. Keep that right hip grounded and just breathe into where you're feeling the stretch on this side. Okay, so this side might feel different than the other side. That's okay. Good. Inhale to center and we'll switch, taking the strap with the right hand, extend the left arm out, and then we'll cross that leg over the body, coming into a twist and maybe feeling that in the IT band. You can look towards the left hand. Breathe into wherever you're feeling the stretch. See if you can let go of the tension with your exhale. Good. On your next inhale, come back to center. And we'll go ahead and take the strap and set it aside. All right, let's hug the knees in towards the chest, rocking side to side. Good. Stopping in the middle, hold the backs of the thighs, and then rock up and down the spine. Okay, until you can bring yourself up to a seated position. Good. So doing whatever's comfortable with the legs here, sitting up nice and tall. And on your exhale, go ahead and drop the chin to the chest. Good. Inhale as you come back up, and then we'll take the chin all the way up. Back to center, and then just side to side. to center. Let's take the right foot forward. Keep the left sole of the foot in to the inner thigh here, flexing the right toes. Turn to face your toes. Belly button in towards the spine as you reach the arms up. And then exhale, hinge at the hips, reaching either the shin or the ankle or the foot. And again, you can use your strap here. So if you have your strap or your bathrobe belt, reaching the heart forward. Come down with a flat back. If you want to let the head go, if you want to round the spine, you're welcome to it. Bringing the forehead to the knee. And it's still okay to have a little bend in that right knee. Good. Inhale as you come back up. And we're going to take the left foot over the right thigh. Maybe take the right ankle to the left hip, or you can keep it forward, just depending on what feels right for you. Sitting up tall, reaching the heart forward, reach the left hand high, and then twist to your left. Take the left hand behind you. You can take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee, maybe looking over the shoulder here, finding space with your inhales, twisting with your exhales. Good. Inhale to center, and we'll send the left foot forward, right sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Okay, sitting up tall, turn to face your toes, flexing the toes, bending the knee if you need to, reaching the arms up. And pull the belly button in towards the spine as you hinge at the hips, reaching forward with the heart, and then dropping the hands wherever they're going to reach today, letting the head go, using your strap if you like around the foot to bring your heart closer, maybe letting the head go. Then inhale as you slowly come back up, and then take the right sole of the foot to the outside of the left thigh. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. You can keep the left leg extended or bring the left ankle to the right hip. Okay. Reach the heart forward, reach the right hand high, and then twisting to your right. Bring your right hand behind you, left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Sitting up tall, finding space on your inhales. Twisting on the exhale. Maybe you look back over the shoulder. One more breath here. And then inhale, come back to center. All right, let's just unwind and make our way to a tabletop position. Okay, so in tabletop, you want to bring the wrists underneath the shoulders, the fingers wide, and knees right underneath the hips. On your inhale, chin up, tailbone up, drop the belly. For cow pose, relax the shoulder blades back towards the hips. Exhale, pushing away, rounding the spine, chin to the chest, hollow out the belly, feeling the shoulder blades separate. Go ahead and move through cat-cow stretches on your own now, at your own pace, with your breath. Inhaling as you come to cow, exhaling as you're rounding back for cat. Feel free to add any additional movements that feel good to you right now. Good. And then come back to tabletop. Let's take the knees wide. Big toes touch. Send the hips back. For child's pose, send the forehead to the mat. Anytime you need a rest, you can come to child's pose. Let's go ahead and walk the hands over to the right, all the way off of the mat. Maybe left hand on top of the right hand, sending that left hip back towards the heels and finding a nice side body stretch. Good. Inhale to center. Walk the hands all the way over to the left. Right hand on top of the left hand and send that right hip back. Find that good stretch from the armpit to the hip. Good. Inhale, come on back to center and make your way back up to your tabletop. Knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders, fingers nice and wide. Ground down through the base of the knuckles and then tuck the toes. Let's go to our first downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Good. And then pedaling out the legs, bending one knee and then the other, dropping one heel and the other. Shake the head, yes and no. Make sure the neck is loose. And then when you're ready, find some stillness in your downward facing dog. You can have as much bend in the knees as you need, really sending the hips back. And then maybe on your exhale, you can drop the heels towards the mat. Shoulders wide. Belly button pulling in. Good. Now bend the knees a lot and walk the hands back towards the feet. Okay, keep a big bend in the knees so that your tummy is on your thighs. And then grab opposite elbows and hang in ragdoll. Maybe sway side to side. Let the head be really heavy. Good. Stopping in the middle. And keep your chin to the chest. Pull the belly button in and slowly roll the spine up. One vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. When you get to the top, we're going to inhale, shoulders up, and exhale, roll them back and down. 2 more times, inhaling up. Exhale, back and down. And 1 more time. Exhale, back and down. Let's take a walk to the top of the mat and stand in Tadasana mountain pose. Feet together, heels slightly apart. Pick up all 10 toes and spread them wide. Ground down through the base of the big toe, base of the pinky toe, and then let all 10 toes rest. Ground down through the back corners of the heels. Engage the legs, engage the abs. Stand tall, close the eyes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Blink the eyes open and we'll go to Surya Namaskar A. So inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees if you need to. Belly button pulling in towards the spine. Inhale, lifting halfway. Chin up, flat back. Really reach through the crown of the head. You can keep a bend in the knees or start to straighten them here if that feels good. Exhale, folding forward. Good. Now, bend the knees as much as you need. Plant the palms and step the feet back to plank position. Shoulders over the wrists, fingers wide. Okay, pubic bone reaching towards the belly button. Gaze just above the mat. Anytime you need to, you can take the knees down. Really pushing away from the mat so you're not sinking into the shoulders. Okay, we'll take 2 more breaths here. Good, and then rocking forward, slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Release the toes back. Ground down through the hips and inhale, lift the chest up, reach the heart forward, squeeze the elbows in by the sides. Keep grounding down through the hips and lift the hands up. Good. Bring the hands down and tuck the toes. Press back up to a plank. Good. And then back to downward facing dog. Really grounding down through the base of the knuckles as if you're trying to drag the mat forward. Send those sitting bones back. Belly button pulling in, heart reaching towards the thighs. heels reaching towards the mat. Good. Inhale, come high to the tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees a lot. Look forward and step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lifting halfway. Chin up, flat back. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way to the top. And exhale, hands to heart center. And so we're just warming up from the inside out. Let's go one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Plant the palms, step the feet back. Chaturanga, rocking forward, come down just halfway. Release the toes back and inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. Reach the heart forward. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good. On your inhale, come high to the tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, and step all the way to the top. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, root to rise up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Let's inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting halfway, chin up, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, just step the left foot back. Landing on the ball of that foot. You can heel toe the right foot over towards your right hand just a little bit. Even out the hips, drop the left knee down. Release the toes. Good. Take your hands to the right thigh and come all the way up. So now you can stay here or tippy toe your right foot forward a little bit more. Making sure the ankle stays underneath the knee. Ground down through the hips. Okay. Tailbone reaching down, pubic bone forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Gaze up. Cactus the arms, reach the heart up. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Okay, and we're going to straighten that front leg coming into half split. So send the hips back, start to straighten the leg and flex the toes. Pull the belly button in. Bring that right hip back, left hip forward. You can stay here or forward fold, bringing your forehead towards the knee. Good. Inhale, come up and set that right foot down, bend into the right knee again. Okay, and we're just gonna flow a little bit, so just rocking back and forth now. Send the hips back, flex the toes, straighten the leg, reach the forehead down. Inhale up, exhale, low lunge. Inhale, half split, exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, exhale, low lunge. Good. Plant the hands. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee off of the ground, send the right foot back to a downward facing dog. Good. On your inhale, come high to the tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees a lot, look forward, and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms and step the right foot back. Landing on the ball of the foot. You can heel toe the left foot over towards your left hand a little bit. And then drop that right knee down. Release the toes. Bring your hands to the left thigh and bring yourself up for Anjaneyasana low lunge. If you want to tippy toe those left toes forward a little bit, go ahead and do that. Ankle underneath the knee, grounding down through the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Cactus on the exhale. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Hands to the floor. Palms to the floor. And then we're going to straighten that front leg. So send the hips back, flex the toes. It's okay if the knee is bent, okay? Reach the heart forward. Stay here if this is enough for you. Try and bring that left hip back, right hip forward. Belly button in towards the spine. Maybe you forward fold, forehead to the knee. Couple of breaths here. Good. Inhale as you come back up. And then set that foot down, coming into your low lunge. Send the hips down. Reach the heart forward. Flowing back and forth now. Inhale, come up. Flex the toes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling up. Exhale, bend into the knee, set the hips down. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, low lunge. Good. Plant the palms. Flex or tuck the right toes. Lift the knee up and send the left foot back to downward facing dog. Breathing nice and even. Good. Inhale, come high to the tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees a lot. Look forward and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, root to rise up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, we're going to open up the shoulders and the chest a little bit. So grab your strap, and I'll use this again. Just to show you. You can use whatever you have around the house, okay? So I love to do this stretch, but it took me a while to love it because my shoulders were so tight when I first started. So what you want to do is hold your strap above your head. Here. All right. So nice and wide on the strap here. And then we're just going to check it first. So see if you can bring it back without bending the elbows. Okay, all the way back. So if you start to bend into the elbows, that means you need to go a little bit wider on your strap. Okay, so see if you can come back with straight arms. All right. Now feet can be hip distance apart here. Stand up nice and tall. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. And then exhale, go ahead and slowly lower. Good. Make any adjustments you need to here. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling up. And exhale, lower down. Good. Okay, inhaling up one more time. And we're going to take a side bend from here. So take the right hand down, left hand high, and then pull that strap down to bring the left hand over. Bump the left hip out, maybe looking towards the sky here. Good. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, left hand down, reaching the right hand high. Pulling with the left hand to bring that right hand over and bump that right hip out. A little engagement in the low belly. Good. Inhale, come back up. Awesome. All right, taking a twist from here. So keep the hips facing forward, belly button pulling in towards the spine, and then twisting to the right. Bring the right hand back, left hand forward. Notice that right hip wants to go with you. Send it forward as much as you can. Relax the shoulders. Good. Come back to center. And let's go in the other direction. Keep that left hip pressing forward. Inhale, back to center, and we're done with the strap for today. I hope you liked that. That's one of my favorites. Okay, coming back to Tadasana, mountain pose. And we'll inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting halfway, chin up, flat back. And exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, step the feet back. Go through a vinyasa or meet me in downward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Come to the left tippy toes. Bend that right knee and bring it in towards the nose. Look forward and step it all the way through. Drop that back heel. And we are going to walk the hands to the side. So walking them to the left, right toes parallel to the left. Pigeon toe the feet slightly. Okay, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. If you need to widen the legs more, feel free to take a moment and do so. Reach the heart forward and then go ahead and fold, hinging at the hips. Breathing into your stretch. Breathing nice and even through the nose. Maybe you can walk the hands back, bringing your forehead towards, or not your forehead, but the crown of your head towards the mat. Good. On your inhale, walk the hands forward. Okay, and we're going to go to Skandasana. So walk, bend into the right knee, walk the hands over towards that right foot. Okay, you can lift the heel here or keep it down. Okay, you're going to lift the left toes, flex the toes. Keep lifting the heart, reaching the heart forward. Good. And then switch. So bring that left foot back down. We're going to walk the hands over to the left, bending into that left knee and coming to the left heel, flexing the right toes. Reaching the heart forward. And inhale, come back to the center. Okay, turning the toes out towards the corners of the mat. And then take the forearms to the thighs. Sitting the hips down, reaching the heart forward. Maybe swaying side to side here. Come to the middle, reach the heart forward. Straightening the legs now, take the hands to the hips, reach the heart forward and come up with a flat back. Turn the right toes forward and step the left foot up to meet the right. Go ahead and shake that out. We'll inhale and take the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting halfway, chin up, flat back. Exhale, folding forward, plant the palms, step the feet back. Go through your vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. From here, we're going to take the knees down and we're going to walk the knees forward. Swing the feet out to the side, set the hips down, and bring your feet all the way forward. And we're going to go to another wide-legged forward fold, this time seated. So take the legs wide, whatever that means to you. It's okay to have a little bend in the knees if you need to. Flex the toes. Belly button pulling in towards the spine. And you can start with your hands here, or you can reach the hands high. Belly button pulling in towards the spine. Go ahead and come forward with a flat back until you reach your edge, wherever that is for you today. And then you can let the head go. Breathing into the back side of the body. Breathing into the inner thighs. Breathing into the hamstrings. Good. Inhale, walk the hands back towards you. And bring the legs back together. Awesome. Okay, flexing the toes. Those hamstrings are really feeling it, right? All right, inhale, reach up. Bend the knees if you need to. Reach the heart forward. And take the hands to the shins or to the ankles or to the toes. And slowly come back up. And now we're going to bend the knees and go ahead and scoot forward and really slow lower down onto the mat. Good. All right. Going to happy baby now. So go ahead and bring the knees towards you. Send the soles of the feet to the sky. And then separate the knees, okay? Here you can hold on to the shins or the ankles, the outsides of the feet, insides of the feet, so many options. Peace fingers to the big toes. Wherever you are, go ahead and see if you can keep that tailbone reaching forward instead of lifting up. Tailbone reaching forward. And then start to draw the knees down towards the mat to the outsides of the body, soles of the feet facing the sky. So this looks different for everybody, right? Your knees could be touching the mat. Just going to wherever your body allows today. Relax the shoulders down. Now we'll straighten one leg, so bending the other, straightening one side, maybe rocking a little bit, and then straightening the other leg, bending into the other, the opposite. And if it feels good to you, go ahead and separate and straighten both legs. Keeping that tailbone reaching forward. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Grab the outsides of the feet if you're able, or the ankles. Soles of the feet together, and then bring the feet towards you. Pull the head up towards the feet. Good. Go ahead and release. Bring the knees together. And bring the feet down to the mat. Arms out into a T, and we'll come into a recline twist. So shift the hips over to the left and drop both knees over to the right. Looking towards the left hand, breathing nice and even. If you want more, take your right hand to the outside of the left thigh to draw the legs over even more if you want. Relax the jaw, relax the shoulders, and breathe. On your next inhale, come back to center and shift the hips back to center, and then shift the hips over to the right and drop the knees over to the left. Looking towards the right hand now. Left hand can come to the outside of the right thigh. Relax the shoulders down. Relax the jaw. Relax the mind. And then on your inhale, come back to center and go ahead and set up for Shavasana. So if you'd like to turn the lights off in your room, go ahead and take a moment and do that. I'll wait for you. If you want to place a pillow underneath the knees, if you want a blanket, grab a blanket, whatever you need to do. And then when you're ready, go ahead and bring both feet forward, let the feet fall open. If you want to take the legs a little bit wider, that might feel good to you. Arms by the sides, tuck the shoulder blades underneath the back. Eyes closed, Shavasana. Breathing nice and even through the nose. Letting go of any thoughts. Letting go of any tension that's still in the body. Noticing the forehead and relaxing the forehead. Notice the space between the eyebrows and let it soften. Notice the corners of the eyes and let them fall towards the mat. Relax the jaw. Relax the shoulders, the arms, the elbows, the wrists, all 10 fingers. Feel the lungs filling with air. Feel the rise and fall of the belly with every inhale and every exhale. Relax the hips. Relax the thighs, the knees, the shins, the ankles, and all 10 toes. Keep breathing nice and even through the nose. We'll be here for a couple more breaths in silence. And on your next breath, start to slowly come back, wiggling your fingers and your toes and stretching your arms overhead to give yourself a wake-up stretch. Bringing your knees in towards your chest and rolling over to your side, coming into a fetal position. Take a moment here to thank yourself for doing yourself a good favor, treating your mind, your body, your spirit. Thinking of what you have to be grateful for today. And then slowly bringing yourself back up to a seated position. Take your time getting there. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your knees and sit up nice and tall through the crown of the head. Together we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, holding it at the top this time, and then opening the mouth to slowly let it go. Bring your hands to heart center and bow your head, connecting your head to your heart. And bring your head back up. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.